This episode of the 20-30-40 show is brought to you by Zoom Excursions. Come join me, Jay Nice, Callie, and Dave, and the whole 20-30-40 crew in Thailand, July 11th through July 23rd for a dream vacation in the sun. Check out the website below and purchase a package to get a personal consultation with a vacation consultant to bring your vacation dreams of fun in the sun to life. Come to paradise on earth. There will be a private yacht party, private pool party, celebrity golfing event, private beach party, and more. And if you're one of my ballers, check out the James Bond package that comes with a custom suit and shoes.
Hey guys, welcome back to the 20-30-40 show. This week we are going to be talking about does disrespecting women work with Dave, Casey, and Jay Nice. So it's going to be an interesting one for different generations. Who wants to go
Let's
first?
start with Dave.
The 30s? No, let's start with the oldest.
That's a good one.
Like, see how times have changed.
Everybody start. I'm so sorry.
First of all, we gotta do shot o'clock, and then last time I started first, it's over.
But it doesn't matter. We gotta
But
see
we
how
wanna see the
times
generation.
change.
If y'all want-
we can
if y'all-
progress from younger.
I'll start if y'all want, because I can break it down and say, because you know.
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I like to sit back and
Do nothing.
Yeah, because I'm always doing everything. Shit, the fuck.
Language.
Oh,
That was a big ass shot.
Okay, so tell us then, does disrespecting women in your 20s work?
All right.
And how disrespectful are we really getting?
All right, the short answer is absolutely.
That's
the short answer. Sounds like he agreed.
Yeah.
But the long answer, it gets a little deeper because women are going to say, da-da-da-da-da, no it doesn't, disrespecting women does not work, y'all got me fucked up, and all the other bullshit we're going to hear, right? First of all, no woman has ever said, no, I like being disrespected. No woman ever says that, even the ones that like it. It's a subconscious thing that you guys don't understand it's happening when it's happening, right? So, for example, the saying that nice guys always finish last is basically this topic personified. So, right? So let's say you meet a woman, right? You meet her, you walk up to her, oh my God, you're the most beautiful woman I ever seen. Like, I want you, like, da-da-da, can we go on a date, right? You take this woman on a date, you give this woman everything she wants, you nice to her, you tell her she's beautiful all day, every day,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where is he at now?
Yeah, that's the nigga that's not gonna fuck. Hello, right? Because women like the chase, and women like I don't understand what it is about y'all that like make y'all act like that. But like the nigga that's gonna be like
Disregard him.
yeah, disregard you, pretend like you don't exist. When you call me, I'm not answering. You don't know where I'm at. You don't know what I'm doing. The nigga that has the mystery to him.
I was about to say the mystery.
The nigga that has the mystery and like, you feel me, the aloof. That's the nigga.
If you have aloof, you have the boot. That's not gonna
I'm
work.
telling you, that's the nigga that's gonna fuck the bitch. The nigga that's Mr. Nice Guy, you're beautiful, you're the most perfect woman ever, blah blah
I'm
blah.
gonna respect your 20
That's not how, like, that's not the nigga that's gonna get what he wants out of that woman. He's not even gonna be able to cuff her because she gonna be overlooking him so crazy. She gonna do him dirty 10 times out of, okay, not 10 times out of 10. 9.7 times out of 10 though, he's getting done dirty in the 20s, 30s, and 40s. The nigga who's playing hard to get, keeping his distance, and when I say disrespect, and when I say
Not in the 20s, 30s.
I'm about to say not the 30s.
You tell me if you go
40s.
disappearing in your 40s.
Usually
when you treat women good in your age group,
Well.
does that work better, or does that work better when you disrespect them?
It depends. So let me. Once it gets to my turn, I'll tell you why. It's code switching. It's not full disrespect all the time.
No, it is 100%. So
Yeah.
look, right? And also, when I say disrespect, I don't mean like we link up. I'm like, what's up, bitch?
All right.
Like I don't mean that.
No, you could get away with that in the 20s.
You can, but
You dirty bitch.
dirty. They like that. Ooh, you dirty bitch.
You do.
Why did you say that like
Right.
it just
Okay.
rolled off the
Right.
tongue?
They like that, but that's not what I mean. I'm talking subtle disrespect that you guys don't notice. So that's why when someone asks you, because I've disrespected women, and
If you don't mind me asking, how?
I've done it in a lot of ways, and I
I'm doing it a lot of
and I've nailed them, and then we'll come back and they'll talk to the homies like, yeah, you like being disrespected. Like, no, I don't. And they'll be looking at her like, yes, you do, right? And they don't know it because it's a subconscious type thing. So I don't mean disrespect blatantly like that. It's just more like, you feel me? You call my phone like, why are you asking me questions about? You feel me? Like, where you at? Why are you asking me questions
Do
about
you
where
think
I'm
it's
at?
hereditary?
Hey,
No.
this nigga Casey got a haircut he on one today.
My hair long. I'm growing it out.
Yeah, he got him a little tape.
Yeah,
He
I'm
on
growing it out.
today, ain't he?
I'm growing it out, but it's a subconscious. It's like a subconscious thing that y'all don't fully understand, and never will. But like nice guys finish last almost every time. But like Dave says, code switching, right? There are some women that when you approach, just like Dave said, code switching, right? When I'm saying disrespect women, the woman that you disrespect and she doesn't react how the rest of them do, she reacts in like a, you feel me, like a, why are you acting like this way towards me? And she push back. That's the woman that, you feel me, makes it to step 2. Like, okay, she don't like disrespect. She's worth something.
Go ahead, I plugged up both of the lights.
Go ahead.
I plugged up one. Go.
Just one of them days.
Yes.
All right, so I can say, yes, I agree. Women do like to be disrespected. I would say to a certain extent.
They like it or it works?
No, I love it.
Oh.
No, to a certain extent, right?
Past love, they need it.
So, oh, I thought that
One
was
at the bottom.
Jesus, Lord, and mercy.
So, I would say that they love to be disrespected for
Watch your face.
a
man.
certain amount of time or in a certain aspect. Now, sexually, I don't know what woman doesn't like to be like you. You dirty motherfucker. Like, just start talk to him like that. Ooh, eat that. Like my boy. We ain't gonna say his name.
All right, real quick. I don't want to interrupt you or nothing. But y'all want to just real quick. Y'all want to give like some of like our go-to lines.
Oh yeah. So these are my personal go-to lines. These are not my personals. These are my boys. All right.
Okay.
Ooh, bring that in about that. Ooh, why you do me like that?
Oh, you gonna do that to me?
You bad. Yeah, those are a few of the words, right? So, yeah, like come on. So it's like,
you dirty bitch.
so in an aspect, I feel like women like to be treated disrespectfully when it comes to sexual activity, but on a day-to-day, depending on the woman, I feel like it's a no. The most I can say a woman likes to be, and depending on the type of man, likes to be dominated, and depends on how you dominate. You might dominate with disrespect, or you might physically or say something like off the Richter scale. So I feel like that's where it goes like hand to hand with disrespect, because for one person you might say, ooh, girl, shut the fuck up. And in the other one, you might say the same thing. It's like, boy, don't say that to me. So it depends on the female. So I honestly feel like it depends on the environment and the woman you're talking to. But at a certain point, in one aspect or another, every woman likes to be disrespected.
Interesting.
That's a fact.
So I think that you have different classifications of women. So I think like you have a traditional woman, and then I think you have like other women, like other multiple categories of women. I think with traditional women, they don't like to be disrespected. They not tolerating disrespect. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They gonna conduct themselves a certain way, and they gonna demand that whoever they dealing with treat them a certain way. With traditional women. Now, when we talk about sex or in the bedroom, that's different. You can demand respect, and when it comes to the bedroom, everything is all all in the open and everything goes.
It's not like real disrespect. It's just kinks.
Yeah. So,
No.
Hold on. No,
Dirty
but what I'm saying though is when we talk about sex, if a woman likes to, if a woman opens it up to not caring like how sex goes, then that doesn't mean necessarily that she likes to be disrespected. She can demand respect out in the open, But in the bedroom, it's like
Separate.
Slap me, spit on me, do all that. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean she like to be disrespected.
But those are disrespectful things.
Yeah, but
any aspect of life.
But if you ask for it, it's not disrespectful.
Yes, it is. It's still the act itself is disrespectful.
If I ask you,
It's just not
if I ask
disrespectful
you
to
from
you.
now on, refer to me as bitch. Every time you call me a bitch, it's disrespectful, even though I okay.
Want to be acknowledged as that.
Yeah, but we talking about we just talking about in general though, right?
That's generally spitting on somebody, slapping somebody.
No, but that's sex. That's not general stuff. That's sex.
Sex is
you know
general.
What I'm saying? We talking about just out and about during the day. Like general, do women like to be disrespectful?
All right, so if a bitch is riding your dick and she smack you in the face, is she not disrespecting you?
Not if you like it.
Not if, that's what I'm saying. Sex is different. Sex is okay. So we have just normal life, and then we have sex. You know what I'm saying? Like some men like to take toys and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like listen. People like all type of weird, different shit in sex. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't. You know what I'm saying? It's for whatever you float your boat. But in general, in just when you out living life, when you not involved in sexual activities, I think a traditional woman does not like to be disrespected. I think if she respects herself, she gonna make everybody respect her. Now, I think depending, like some women, a lot of women, they behavior or what they like depends on like how they was raised. So they was raised in these environments where they seen their mama get slapped, or they seen abuse, or they witnessed verbal abuse, and they seen their mama like the cycle, like she stay with the nigga, or she get with another nigga, and he doing the same thing. He does the same type of nigga. So when she gets older, she thinks like, okay, well, this is just how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So she seeks out those same type of men. You know what I'm saying?
But that's not being disrespectful.
No, that is being disrespectful.
He just
giving different viewpoints.
He just saying every woman has a reason on why she likes being disrespected. Some of them have different.
Yeah, some women just it's their environment. They was raised. You know what I'm saying? Just like gangbanging. Some niggas is just they ain't had no choice, and then some niggas they just
choose to do it.
They wanted to gangbang. So with some women, they just kind of just raised into it. Like nigga, we just.
That's all I know.
We just get with dominating ass niggas, and they smack us, they spit on us, they whatever, and then they make it up to us, and that's how we do it. And then some women just, I think more in this generation, some women just what I'm saying, just like you got some people out there like they just nymphomaniacs, like that's not normal. But some people out there they gotta have sex 7 times a day. Some women out there just want to be disrespected. They find it attractive. They get a rush out of it. You know what I'm saying? And if a man is not disrespecting them, like they don't consider him less of a man. You know
Or
what I'm saying?
they don't consider him actually wanting them. They don't seem like, oh damn, you don't fuck with me like that because you're not disrespecting me.
All right. You got something else to say?
What? No, you can chime in.
I was about to say I was dealing with this one girl, back in the day.
What day was that, if you don't want me to ask?
Recently, but not too recent.
Okay.
Right?
Touche.
Right? And I was like, and we were just having a little conversation, and I was like, man, why? I was like, I'm a chill ass nigga, I'm a cool ass nigga. I'm not
Oh,
gonna,
you scum. Okay.
I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that, but like, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna press you about your whereabouts. I'm not gonna like ask you why you're doing this, why you're doing that. Like, you feel me? It is what it is. I know the game. I know who doing what and who on bullshit. You feel me? So I was just playing with her. I was like, man, why you always playing with me? She was like, you're not hard body enough for me. She was like, I like my niggas crazy. She was like, when I don't answer the phone, you gotta pull up to my house and come drag me out that bitch and put me in the car and tell me where we going. I was like, yeah, like I'm not doing that. Like
The mental house, I hope.
I was like, yeah, like I'm not doing that. And then this other woman is like,
Did you
like,
text her again after that?
oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But I didn't condone. Like I was just, you feel me? Cause you feel me? I like it's
That
like,
scares me.
nah, like if you want to come, like you want to link, we can link. You want to come over? Like we could have fun. But like it's not gonna go no further than that. Cause like you feel me? Your morals and values don't add up. They don't align. They don't match up. Nah, she wasn't even crazy like that. She just liked to be like.
She'll be around somebody that'll shoot us out.
Yeah, she wasn't even like that. She just like.
She would fuck with somebody else that might possibly.
She just like to. You feel me?
Be dominated.
Yeah, like she told me like, nigga, how come when I answer your phone calls you don't come get my stupid ass? I'm like, bro, like
You should call ourselves too.
Yeah, like bro, you don't answer the phone. That means either you're ignoring me or you didn't see it. It's only two. When somebody's not answering your phone call, whether you call once or 100 times, it's only two possible scenarios. They saw it and did not answer, or they did not see it. I'm not gonna call you again, and I'm not gonna come find out where you at. It's not none of my business. I don't got. You feel me? And there's other women that'll be like, nah, you too. I need I can't have no nice ass nigga. Like I need a mean nigga. Like I don't want no nice nigga.
So, but
So it's like.
So you feel like you have to disrespect women?
So for example, right? Let's say that you're like, if I was a nigga that was just strictly looking for love, and I'm like, nah, like I don't want to deal with no woman unless I'm gonna marry her, and nah, I wouldn't disrespect nobody because at the end of the day, either you gonna accept me for, you feel me? Cause I'm a lover boy at heart, right? Either you gonna accept me for this or you're not. But like, as I grew, like when I was young, that's the only thing I knew. But as I grew up, this nigga, as I grew up and I learned the game. You feel me? It changes you. So like now, you feel me? We gonna play it however, you feel me? We gonna play it however it goes. You feel me? I'll meet a woman.
I'm a lover boy on pause.
I'm a lover boy.
Dark skin, but he's still a light nigga.
I tried to let it go, bro.
I'm a lover boy, bro.
He said I'm a lover boy, but that's how I was when I was young.
I'm like that now too. I'm like that now too when I was young.
You know, nigga, I've been knowing you.
I was a lover boy when I was young. I was a dog ass nigga when I was young.
What do you consider young? You're still in your 20s.
I know. Alright, like okay, so like I started being sexually active at like 13. So okay, that's when I lost my virginity. I was sexually active. I was actually
Imagine I said that. You guys would be like, ugh.
I know, that scares me. He was way advanced. I don't know what was wrong with him.
You lost your virginity at 11 or 12.
He's lying.
David.
Kelly,
How old were you lost your virginity?
when they say not my son, not my son.
All right. But yeah, like I was actually active before 13. That's all. But it was his fault. I only knew about that stuff because of him.
He's lying.
I only knew about anything freaky when I was young because of him. But
Do I look like that guy?
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, did he grab you like this? Or was
No,
he
like, I remember little sidetrack. I remember when I was
like,
like,
you know what that's all about?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right, okay.
I-
My fault, go ahead.
She's like, I think it was the second one. Little sidetrack note. When I was like 7 years old, and he used to hang around like this house, and like he used to tell me like, Nick, get away from me, like you can't hang out with me, you a virgin, like I'm not hanging around no virgins. I'm like, bro, I'm 7, like so.
Callie, come on. You believe I?
So I had to go do what I had to do.
It wasn't me. It was his brother.
So you had to lose your virginity so you could hang out with this nigga?
I didn't have to, but like that's what I grew up around. Everybody around me not being a virgin, so it was like, why am I a virgin? You feel me? So it was like, let's get this out the way. And then it turned into, you feel me? But like when you start, it turns into like you got like no matter what the OGs tell you and how much game you get, because you feel me? I could like if I had a little brother or I have a son, I can tell him like women gonna do this, that, and the third. But until you experience it and you see what they do and you see how they move, you're not gonna really know the game. So me dealing with older homies like Dave, Nice, Griffin, even the homies like I'm close with, like my older one, like they're older than me, probably 3 years older than me. So like,
Damn. What can I say? Damn.
So like you learn like the game. So like dealing with as many women as I deal with, like you go through a certain amount of emotional like. Women make you feel different things, and as you deal with more and more women, and you feel
Detachment.
Not even detachment. As you go through every emotion, as you see how women will do you, and as you see how they move, you learn how to move a certain way. So
detachment.
Like, yeah. So like,
you become detached from the situation.
Not even detached from the situation. You learn how to.
You just learn how to maneuver.
You learn how to not get attached in the first place until.
Detached.
You feel me? Because if you deal with 300 women, right, and 298 of them was bullshit. The next time you meet one that's not, you'll know, because I've already dealt with, you feel me, 20s, 30s, and 40s. So it's like I don't need to go through, like if I meet a woman, I can tell first couple conversations. If I go farther, I can tell first week. You feel me? If you gonna be something else, and by the first 2 weeks, I can know if you gonna be, you feel me, or we gonna just be, you gonna be on the roster. It's pretty easy to tell. You can tell who like disrespect, and you can tell who don't.
I don't think disrespect works on women, but I agree with what you guys are saying. Depends on what kind of woman and the age bracket. It wouldn't work on me.
Of course
Have
not.
you ever
But I've
known?
never heard a woman say that disrespect would work on them. Even the ones that have
no,
been
it's
Yeah,
women
they
nowadays.
All right, can I?
prevalent in this generation.
What do you consider disrespect?
All the things that you guys are talking about, like talking down to women, being like, why are you calling me and looking for where I'm at? Like, if we're
do
dating,
you consider cheating a form of disrespect?
is the sky fucking blue, David?
So, how many females do you know that have took their man back after cheating?
Me personally, less than a handful personally.
How many people do you know?
Maybe 3.
Okay.
Oh, how many people do I know in general? No, I know a lot of people.
That's
I
my
know
point. 1, 2, 3. That's my point.
Whoa. Y'all counting me?
No,
we're not
I don't
talking
know.
about
I don't
cheating.
really know women.
We're just talking
that
about the people
will-
she knows.
Oh,
Like,
disrespect.
I'm talking about life, and that was back
Come
like
on.
younger years, like 21 something.
But
Nowadays,
that's usually acceptable in the 20s.
that's what I'm saying. So women that I know now would not. If you get cheated on, unless you're married with kids,
Not,
this,
all right, not like that. Fuck, I hate it.
All right, hold on before we get into some whole other shit.
I'm about to
I mean,
talk-
hold on,
I'm on the
let me-
same topic.
hold on, man. Listen. All right, so this one I went. Are you done, Kelly?
yeah, pretty much.
Cause y'all two are the same age.
Yeah.
I've seen him deal with a lot of women your age.
Okay, what that got to do with me?
And nothing has.
I'm just telling you that your age group, they love
But,
disrespect. It's not a 20s thing.
So you gotta
No,
look
I
at
think the women that he be around like disrespect.
Yeah.
There's a bigger group of women in the entire world, country, city than the bitches y'all be around.
That's true.
Yeah.
So the
But
women
I
that
do-
I
but
run
I-
with
but I-
in my circle
But
ain't
I
going
do
to.
I'll be
think,
around the
but I,
Lord.
You disrespect me once? Oh, okay. Click.
No.
No, the bitches you around is no.
Well, you
It's
understand,
gonna
I
dial
guess,
again. And
you know,
the bitches I be around
I
is
was
going
still
straight to
in my
voicemail
past
after
life,
that.
I would battle test this for you.
Hey,
To
but
show
listen.
you.
Hey, but listen though.
They don't. They actually love it.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Go ahead, nice.
Back in the day when I used to do a bunch of bunk,
Yeah.
a bunch of bunk.
When was this? When was
Yeah,
this?
if you don't mind
if
us
you don't mind me asking.
Thank you. I'm glad you guys asked.
If you don't mind me
This was over 2 years ago.
And what kind of bunk are we talking?
Ooh wee.
How long ago was this?
Well, over 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
About 3 years ago.
Yeah.
This is
4 years,
Give or
5.
take.
yeah, give or take.
Give or take.
That's one of
What
those.
kind of bunk like if you don't mind elaborating for the viewers? What kind of bunk are we talking? Like if you could just dive a little bit deeper into that.
Yeah,
Okay.
first of all, are we talking about ant years? Are we talking about real human years?
Alright.
Are we talking about real human years?
Probably a week.
A year to them. Somebody come outside, step on them. What are we talking about, Dave?
Nigga said 8 years. But no, Callie, I guarantee. Look, let me tell you something. You remember how we had a conversation and we said that when we used to go out, when we were a minute ago, we all had our own roles of what we would do when we go out?
Mm-hmm.
I was wild and did shit. It was like, what the fuck? This nigga is crazy doing some shit.
Yeah.
No nigga would do this to me. Everybody would gravitate to it, no matter what I was doing. So you saying my friends would never do, man, they would be right over here in the section with us. Oh, having a good time. Oh, come on. They would do it.
Or if they
They didn't like it.
no, hold on. Or
I
they
don't know if
or
I
they
agree
might
with that.
or
Because me
they
and my
might
friends was out with y'all at one time and we definitely gravitated away from the section.
He wasn't even freaking off.
Yeah, well nobody even doing that.
Thank
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
That's
But
my point. I wasn't.
If he would have freaked off, they'd be like, "Oh, it's fun. Let's stay over here."
Thank you. They're like, oh,
No.
he's the life of the
But
party.
your friends wasn't with us. A friend was with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not a
You
proper
just said
example.
all women. All I'm saying is
I
be
bet you.
careful with that all
I
word.
bet you bring 10 bitches around. I bet 6
Okay,
of them get hit.
this is what I'm saying. I
No.
get if you bring 10 women around, I guarantee they will act different while you're there versus if you weren't
You
there.
better prep them
No.
before they get
guarantee
you.
you.
I guarantee
I
that.
can
My
bet
actual
that. I can
friends-
bet
Your
that.
actual friends.
No.
I can bet that. I
We
can
done
bet
been
that.
around
I
it.
can
We
bet that.
done been
1000%.
I can
through it
bet
too many
that. I
times.
can bet
If you're there, they might put on a certain
Persona.
But if you're gone,
We gonna get
Kelly,
that.
what are we
We gonna get that number. They gonna come around without you, and they gonna bust down
Okay.
Yeah, Callie, what are we
hard.
Okay.
Yeah, Callie.
I definitely.
I
I'm
would
not
not-
even gonna entertain this because no. But go ahead.
Well,
Again, the women that y'all know, fine. I'll give it to
You're
you.
one of Callie's friends, and you're watching this. Beware.
Beware of that. Well,
Well,
in his past life.
Beware of
Yeah,
Dave. in his-
I know.
Beware of Dave in his past life.
I know.
Yeah, but
That's
hey,
all I-
honestly, man, it's just so I understand where Callie coming from. Like I said, traditional women that carry themselves a certain way, they gonna demand a certain thing, and then if they around women of the same nature, then they gonna see their friends kind of carry themselves the same way. But I got this saying, I think it's like three types of people. You got like far left, far right, and then you got the people in the middle, which I'm the people in the middle. So you got people that are like far left, like they like, you can consider them like the turned down people. They got like they ambitions, they got their life set up, they know what they want to do in life. They either doing it or they on the way to do it, or they in line. You know, they got a career, they got a business going. You know, they know how to. You know, they usually keep themselves together. But a lot of times, these people have life together, but they boring. And then you got people far right. You know, they usually hood. They usually like hood. They usually hood, ghetto. They don't have shit together. You know what I'm saying? If you try to have a conversation with them like about like some meaningful shit, it's gonna be hard to have a conversation with them. But if you want to have fun, these is the motherfuckers. If you want to have some meaningful shit, you talk to these motherfuckers on the far left. Like, and I'll just say like I call it like Wall Street or Watts. So if you want to talk to some motherfuckers about life, you talk to the motherfuckers on Wall Street. If you want to have some fun, you talk to the motherfuckers in Watts. And every now and then you got motherfuckers that are both, which is Jay Nice. And so, well, yeah, and it's rare. Like everybody's not capable of both. You know what I'm saying? You either far left or far right. And a lot of women.
So what's Casey?
I think Casey is. I think he's in the middle, but he's leaning he's leaning further to the right.
Okay.
I'm gonna step over from that.
I think
I'm gonna step over from the right to the right.
I think Dave is all the way at the right line. All the way. If the wall is at the right line, Dave is right here. His nose is almost touching it.
Okay. Do you agree with that?
I don't agree that I'm more towards the right.
I do. I do. I see your Instagram stories.
I
You
think
low-key
you. I
leaning.
think
That's
you.
because Instagram stories, you feel me? The business that get handled don't get posted on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm in the middle.
I think the women that
I think you're
in the middle of the left.
You're more towards the left.
But I'm still in the middle.
But you're more towards the left.
That's fine.
Middle lefting.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. But I agree with you based off of the analogy that you're trying to make. But the motherfuckers in Wall Street go throw a rager and do coke all night and go crazy. But no, the analogy that you're making, everybody understands. Yeah, I understand. The people you're saying, the people
women that are on the right
like disrespect.
They like disrespect the women in the left. They not majority of it. Now some of them, they might have been sheltered growing up, so then they waiting for their chance to like bust out and then just go wild. And so some of those women will like to get disrespected, but majority of them don't.
You know what I think? I think 95% of the women on the right like disrespect. I think 75% in the middle do. I think it's probably 50-50 on the left. Because there's different levels of disrespect, right? Mm-hmm. Like, for example, like we're saying Callie's more towards the left, right? Let's say she was all the way to the left, right? You meet that woman. That woman isn't going to let you call her a bitch. That woman, right? Right? Yeah. That woman, we've all met women like that. Yeah. That woman.
Charlie's all the way to the left.
But, hear me out. Right?
You're not finna disrespect her.
Right, but hear me out.
As soon as hold on, remember when she said something about her nigga? And I was like, Shorty, what are we talking about? She like, Jay Nice, no, for real.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
I stopped me right in my tracks.
Yes, ma'am.
Beat it. Yeah.
I was like, Shorty, man. She like, man, fuck your nigga. She Jay Nice.
She for sure stopped.
I'm like, all right, my bad.
She got uncomfortable as hell. Like, you talking about my dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, but right, the women that are in the middle and to the left that supposedly don't like disrespect, they don't like the blatant disrespect.
It's more subtle.
The subtle disrespect, they still like. Like, for example, she's not going to admit it out loud.
Yes, I will.
But if she meet a nigga, it's like, for example, I always tell women, right? No, I'm not. I always tell women, right? The type of nigga you're looking for isn't the type of niggas that most of the women go for, right? They want the nigga that drive the Benz. They want the nigga that got the jury on. They want the nigga, you feel me? They want him. They need to give Winston with the glasses a chance, right? But the nigga that's in your
or Gerald, that's the plumber.
Yeah, the nigga in your DMs that's DMing you and you're not talking to him, and the nigga that asks you on a date that you see at the coffee shop every other week that you're not giving a chance to, that's the nigga that's gonna treat you right? So that nigga's like, oh my God, Callie, you're so beautiful. Cali, I would treat you like the world. Cali this, Cali that. Like let me take you. Let me. Right? You're gonna shove that nigga to the side because he's not. You feel me? The nigga that's more.
Not me, but okay, go ahead.
Majority of women will.
That's over 90%. The nigga that may not be blatantly disrespecting you, but the nigga that is like, I can go with or without you. That's the nigga that's.
So
that's the nigga that's the nigga that's gonna get where you're trying to go.
So let me just say this disclaimer real quick. As I hear you talking, when I picture those results you saying like percentages, I'm thinking just within our culture, because that don't apply to white women. And I don't know how. I really don't know like Hispanics or Asians. I don't know.
I think it's white women.
Nah, you think the white women that are within the black culture, a traditional white woman? No, come on, what are we talking about? Regular white women, or maybe that's happening with white. I don't know. Let me retract that. But,
They have a different level of disrespect or a different form of disrespect.
yeah, so I don't know it enough. So that's why I'm like stepping back.
White women might
always be degraded.
White women, they might take disrespect more.
But that's again, y'all keep going to sexual stuff. I'm talking about just regular.
I'm not talking about sex.
Oh, okay.
I'm not talking about sex. I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking white women. You get into an argument with a white woman, it's a lot more different than the argument with a black woman.
All right, let's keep it going.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
Yeah, it's a lot. It get crazy in there. You see how white kids talk to their parents?
Yeah, you're right.
Mom, you're fucking out of here.
Yeah.
I could never tell my mom when you're out of here.
I've seen that shit with my own two eyes. I've seen I had a white homegirl. I didn't see her get into her mama. And
My mom would have put my stuff outside.
My mama wouldn't have said nothing. My mama would have hit my dad up, and I would have got beat bloody.
That's different.
Yeah, my mama wouldn't have hit nothing. My mama would have whipped my ass.
That's different.
But I don't want us to get way off topic though. We talking about we talking about.
I would have walked home. She'd have been like, "Go to the store real quick for me." Came back, all my stuff would have been outside. Figure out where you going. Where am I going? I'm only 10.
Should have thought about that before you ran him out. Being disrespectful.
That shit is kind of.
But I honestly feel, to bring it back to the topic, it just depends on who is in your environment and what their circumstances or what they're used to.
You train people how to treat you. So if you don't even know you like disrespect, but that's like what you saw from generations, you are going to gravitate towards men that are like that. If somebody's not toxic like that, it's probably not gonna work. You're gonna be bored, or something feels off, and somebody like is not going for that shit at all. And like you said, Charlie was like, no. Then you're like, oh, okay. Like you train people.
But
so
she was
varies.
raised that way though. You get what I'm saying? Like she was literally raised that way. Like you make sure this is how you be treated. This is how you carry yourself. You can tell like she just in this generation she sticks out like a sore thumb. Like back in the day, she would have just been a regular woman. Like, cause that's how majority of women got out. If you was a hoe or got disrespected, it was like you kind of like kept it quiet. Like now it's like this generation just crazy.
She do stick out like a sore thumb. Like whenever we all hang out, we always like make fun of her. Like but like everybody like respect her for not for you feel me not being like
this is side note. That night owes me $1,000.
Huh?
Well,
I think it's been. He owed me $1,000.
Y'all had a bet.
We had a bet. He
Oh!
owed me some money. No, Jason, gotta have it. He owed me some money. On Jesus Christ, owed me some money. But it's okay. Neither here or there. We'll talk about this later. No, we'll talk about this later. Okay? Case, you was there for it. Oh, we bad, Case. You was there. We're gonna talk about it later. Okay?
Anyways, if we gonna talk about disrespect,
hold on. Before you translate, because I felt the translation coming. Just
transition.
Transition. My fault.
It's okay. You go to
The
see
database is stupid.
Before we transition, free game to y'all women out there, because I see it happen all the time.
We could probably
The nigga that y'all dealing with or that is approaching you, and he's the one that's trying to act like the one to the far left. You're beautiful. Can I take you to dinner? I want to treat you like my queen. Don't play with that nigga and try to keep him around, because that shit not gonna work the way you think it's gonna work. You're gonna play with him and it's gonna be over with.
What about the guy to the far right?
They don't care.
I ain't gonna lie.
They're not gonna care until they 35.
He's
got 2 kids.
Well, they don't got nothing else here. They can't.
It's gonna be too late.
The one to the
market
far right,
value was down.
the one to the far right is gonna fuck you anyway.
Okay. Speaking of people who are gonna fuck you anyway, are we gonna talk about Diddy?
All right. Let me see how she transitioned to that shit.
What?
You a cold killer for that
Who
one.
wants to touch on it? Who wants to touch on it first?
I feel like he ain't did nothing wrong.
You are lying. You don't believe that. You don't
Diddy
believe
is part of the far right.
Yeah, he's the leader of the far right.
He's part of the far right.
He on a different type of scale, brother.
We've been knew that. Everybody been knew he was in some weird shit.
I don't know.
You don't know what?
Because like on one end, right?
He doesn't force nobody to fuck him or do nothing sexual with him. It's either you want this contract or not. You make a choice.
We're not talking about people that are contract. We're talking about the regular, schmegular, everyday people.
You still choose. You're
he's
choosing. You want fame?
If
You
you
want
get
fortune?
drugged, you're choosing?
I haven't heard about him drugging nobody. I know the parties have drugs there, but you choose to go to the party.
They raided his house for alleged sex trafficking.
That's not what they did.
That's what they.
Me personally, this is my opinion. I don't think you send in that kind of people in for nothing like that.
Yeah,
they sent
Homeland
a
Security.
lot. They went in there because Diddy do be having cameras everywhere. Everybody knows that. They need to get that evidence and delete it for everybody that was above these entertainers. He probably has footage of world leaders, big business names, the rich people who's so rich we don't even know their name. They needed that shit. They don't care what he did with Young Miami or Meek Mill. Ooh, okay. That's not gonna affect everyday life that you need to send in Homeland Security for that.
So
because Meek Mill got his dick sucked by Diddy.
I've never heard of Homeland Security going to do a raid ever. That shit blew my mind. Homeland Security doing a raid?
I don't know.
That's way above what we're capable of understanding in the simple entertainment industry.
I don't know if Homeland Security raided his house.
No, it said it.
Because
it was either one of the houses
in
Miami or LA.
I know they did. I know they don't say. I don't know why. I don't know if they did it because of the sex trafficking. I don't know.
But still, what does
and
Homeland Security have to do with it?
They'll give us enough.
They got the Fed, CIA. They got other things people they can send. Why they send Homeland Security?
Even just the fact they sent Homeland Security, I don't think that means necessarily that it's something bigger. Because the Feds could have did the job just as good as Homeland Security did.
But that's my point. Why are they sending Homeland Security? Do you understand what Pablo Escobar and all these other niggas, they're sending the CIA, the FBI, all those ground level. They're not sending Homeland Security.
I don't know.
They're not though.
I think Cali hit it on the head. So, but I don't know. These motherfuckers are so. I look at this shit. I'm like, these motherfuckers are so stupid. So you gotta understand, like, and if you listen to what Callie said, she's saying a lot.
You wouldn't be in my house anyway.
But okay, you got this person, and they're literally in the middle of all this. So of course they gonna have evidence on everybody. It's kind of like Epstein, and that's why I don't want to get way far into this, but he came up missing because he had all this evidence on everybody when they was going to his island, allegedly having these sex rings with kids and all this shit. So that's probably why they sent Homeland Security in there. Ain't no telling, man, but just know Diddy is. Why you think he's maneuvering the way he was maneuvering? So I think the real fallout came behind like this liquor issue.
Yeah,
Like he tripping with, what I'm saying? He's trying to sue the owners of the liquor, saying that
discrimination.
That they supposed to give him more percentage. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta to go against motherfuckers like that. You gotta have in your mind like, nigga, them to be untouchable because they can get rid of you like that. You know what I'm saying? With type of money and influence and power. But in his mind, he like, nigga, they can't, for whatever reason, they can't do me like that. So he gotta know something. He gotta have some type of, so, man, ain't no telling when it comes to shit like that. Like, nigga, that shit is way up there. Nigga, all the type of weird and crazy shit that we like, nigga, we have no idea, bro.
They'll give us just enough to like wet our whistle information wise to be like, oh, that's what they went in there for.
Keep you locked
they'll
in,
never really tell us what's really going on.
Flashback?
He was at that party. He was at that party with
the
him.
whole white one.
It was him and Young Boy.
Oh.
I never met Diddy. I hung out with his sons a couple times too.
That's close enough.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was way too much. But all right, so me personally, the way I feel about it is, oh my god. Looking at,
Did them niggas give you a drink, Casey? Your sons?
cool niggas.
You slept over there that night?
Them cool niggas, bro. I don't got nothing.
So
I don't got.
did?
I fuck with that. I fuck with. I like how you keep shit gangster, Casey. That's why I fuck with you.
Yeah, I got nothing negative to say about them. Them cool regular niggas, bro.
I'm just fucking around though.
Yeah, them cool niggas. You feel me? They treat everybody with respect. Honestly, all jokes aside, you know what I mean?
My nigga.
Every time I ever been around any of them, what's up? I just seen Justin in the club at Rebel maybe a month or two ago. I walked upstairs, he was upstairs, I was like, what's the deal, nigga? What's happening?
So are you biased or how do you really feel?
No, I'm not biased.
That got nothing to do with the kids.
I'm just telling you that because he's like, yo, in case you hung out with Diddy, I'm like, nah. But every time the son seems like regular cool niggas. So behind this,
every time I see you, every time you're on the podcast, I look at you. You look like you gotta take a shit.
That's all me.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, when I hear them niggas talk, this shit pisses me off. And I don't know how to not show it on my face. But when Casey talks,
is it possible that you're just like uncontrollably ugly?
That might be the
all right,
problem.
get out of here. But yeah, I don't got nothing bad to say about them. Them niggas seem like cool niggas to me. But as far as the Diddy shit, right? So Cat Williams said, I had to protect my virgin hole, and I had to turn down $50 million 4 times to protect my virgin hole because he said, because Diddy liked to party and you got to tell him no. Right? He said that. Diddy sold all of his stakes in Revolt TV
instantly
and DeLeon. He sold everything. So he liquidated everything that he has, right? The Homeland Security raid, and everybody now coming out with all these stories. They're talking about him and Usher. Usher was standing in his house when Usher was 10.
That's big news though.
They're talking about him nailing
You know
it.
about Shine?
Mm-mm.
His artist, Shine?
What happened?
About the shooting in New York, how the actual girl that she survived it. She was like, it wasn't Shine that shot me, but Shine did 10 years in jail for it. She was like, it was Diddy that pulled the trigger.
Yeah, nigga, everybody knew that already.
See, shit like that. The shit with Cassie and the shit with Meek Mill that popped up, right? So,
Hey, if that's still they wild for that.
So
that shit wild.
on one end, I'm not gonna have a stamped opinion on it either way because I wasn't there for none of this shit. If I'm not there, I'm not gonna speak on it too much. But on one end, if all this shit, you feel me? Because like when people say shit over and over again, only 2 things: either one, it's an agenda going against you, and everybody is coming onto the bandwagon. Like if more women come up and say Diddy did this, that, and they trying to sue and get money, like they could be making it up. Just like
R. Kelly,
he's innocent. Just like they did with R. Kelly. No, he's not innocent.
Bill Cosby.
R. Kelly's not innocent. Like I don't think R. Kelly was hog tying people. I don't think he was hog tying people. I don't think he was doing that. I don't think he had a cult under his basement. I don't think none of that. But I think he was freaking off with people who was too young. They said R. Kelly was at the high schools trying to pick up girls, and he married Aaliyah. Once he married Aaliyah, that was it. She was 15. That's all the evidence we need. He was freaking off. That's stamped. I don't think he did everything they said, but you fuck a little girl and you're freaky. You're cooked. He should be in jail, right?
And everybody that was around him
should be in jail with him.
Yeah.
All the enablers.
Yeah.
Her parents should be in jail for letting her marry him.
Right.
His manager too, because he couldn't read.
100%. So Diddy.
No, he couldn't read. He couldn't read.
You can read?
No.
Right. So Diddy.
Beat it.
So Diddy's being accused of all this stuff. It could be everybody. You feel me? It has an agenda against him, or it could be he did it, and now that people are coming out, everybody else wants to come out. Now, I'm gonna say I hope that ain't true. I've always been a Puff fan. You know, I fuck with Diddy. Cool nigga. I like the way the nigga flex on motherfuckers. You feel me? Cool nigga. So I hope the shit, like, you feel me? I don't know. I don't know if he freaking off. I don't know if he like boys. I don't know if he, you feel me? But from the evidence that we're seeing him liquidating, and Meek and Cassie and Usher, something's going on.
A lot of people are quiet.
Nobody's talking about it.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
people
he's
came
not
out,
even
but
went out
all the people
denying
that were
nothing.
at the
That's the
parties
part
and
that's
stuff.
people say that, you feel me? That you
You can't
say
they
that.
got NDAs.
Pass NDAs, nigga.
Or-
They'll ruin your career and get you killed there saying.
I think Diddy did a lot of the stuff that they're saying and worse. I think that once you get
got
to
you on tape doing something, are you gonna come out and say something? Or you gonna shut the fuck up?
me,
What they got him on tape
I'm
doing?
talking to any of y'all.
What they got him on tape doing?
No, he was talking about like a rapper. Like, just say if they got
if
Meek
they
Mill.
said I'm gonna sign you to,
Let's just say I'm Diddy.
Oh, they said something about Tyrese. You remember Tyrese when he
I got all 3 of y'all on camera doing some weird shit.
you were
I got
eating
y'all-
Dave's ass.
I got all
Still in
three.
here. Why do you call here, pal?
What? That's how bad it has to
Bro,
be.
are you
gonna snitch on
No,
him?
but we're gonna make a collage of her saying freak shit on the pod, bro. It's like her third, fourth time in a row, bro. First it was the
I'm saying if he had a video.
She don't like disrespect, but she
I'm not
She's into that.
She into that freaky shit.
Weird,
No, I'm not. I'm saying this is what was going
We have
on.
to dig deeper into you.
Yeah.
You have to do
I don't care. I'm
You
saying.
have to do a Diddy profile.
I'm saying if he has some shit like that on you, you're not gonna say nothing if somebody says something about Jay Nice. You're not gonna say, well.
Yes, I will. I mean,
And if you say something, he's gonna show you eating Casey's ass to everybody.
Shit, I would.
You're not.
Yes,
No,
I
you're
would.
not.
No, you would not.
Unless you're at a point where you just don't care no more. You just don't care. You don't care about your life. You don't care about your reputation.
Nothing
You're not
matters.
saying nothing, bro. What are we talking about?
And I'm
You
sure
are-
it's
you
way
won't
worse
say-
than just eating
Bro,
ass.
what are we talking about, bro? You're not saying nothing. You're gonna shut
What
up.
did he do? What did he supposedly do that actually broke the law, though? Right?
nothing.
Huh? It's a whole lot of
That's
in
what I'm
there.
saying. I don't know enough.
I mean,
Well, they're
I know
saying
of.
him and what's the light skinned one, Christian or Justin?
The light skin was Justin.
Him and Justin shot somebody in the bathroom, and then they like drugged a bunch of people, a bunch of underage girl stuff, bunch of stuff. He's in.
But they've been saying that he had bodies.
Or
But they're saying
Elaborate.
But they're saying he's being investigated for
Oh,
sex trafficking.
Yeah.
Yes, that's included. There's a lot going on. Diddy is. You guys forget, like, Diddy has been famous and has so much money for so long. I keep telling y'all, once you get to a certain status and you've done so many women and so many things, regular shit don't entertain you no more. It don't satisfy you. You get to the weird side of life. That's that shit that
I
Diddy's
remember
on.
Dave got to that side.
Yeah.
Remember you?
I'll never get to that side.
Well, there are certain tax brackets where you can
Honestly,
unlock
Dave,
weirder
if a
sides, but
motherfucker
for
gave-
your
if a
far
motherfucker
right,
get-
Dave freakier than me.
Dave, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have a real honest moment right now.
when there's something about a
Real honest
crackhead,
moment.
If you hit the lotto
That was
for
a
40
woman.
million, a day,
Yeah, I
I
was
can
women.
see you. I can
Doing
see
some
you maybe
weird
get
shit.
into some weird shit. Dave.
Like what?
I don't know.
Like what?
I'm not saying like no closet shit or nothing. I'm just saying.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
I think
You can't. No amount of money you can just sit here and be like, you want to be famous? Let me.
I'm not. So
You
listen,
wanna-
right,
you're not gonna fuck with no niggas, but you're gonna be doing freak
some
shit.
weird shit.
Like what?
Dave, come on. What are we talking about, Dave?
I don't
Come
know.
on now, Dave.
That's what I'm saying.
And then also,
Here's why I can't say it.
3-1. It's really three to.
You may
one
tell you-
half.
let me tell you
3
why.
and a half,
I think
half.
you would start doing drugs.
You
Oh
agree.
no, no.
I
Let me
think
tell you
all
something.
type of shit.
I
think
will
you
be
come on, man,
in
what you talking
Mexico
about?
right now doing coke. See, just snoring.
But
in
even
front.
the stuff that Cassie was talking about
I was
wasn't
wrong.
always no.
You wanna know? You wanna
I'll
know?
be tripping.
You wanna know? You
Running
wanna
the
know?
walls.
You wanna know why I can't give you an example of what I think you might do?
What?
Because the shit that I know you have done.
Oh,
Yes.
When I found out,
And
when
I-
you told me
Yeah,
about
we-
it,
bro.
I would have never imagined it.
What are we talking about?
I would have never been
bro,
like, nah,
yeah.
somebody would do this. Like, I was like, what? Like, what is like?
Man, what?
No, I couldn't imagine.
guys are
You
making-
would,
you guys are
because
making
Diddy
shit.
had got more than 40 million. Diddy.
Hey, as a nigga for free, you've done that
For free.
You've done this bullshit. What are we talking about?
Give Dave half $1 billion.
Give Dave 2 million. Come on, man.
Hey, I'm gonna be. Y'all ever seen like Dave Chappelle when he did the puppet shit, the scene when he was doing the drugs and he snorted the lung?
They said
It's all drugs.
They said ain't no party like a Diddy party, right? How it get freaky?
Nah, Dave.
Imagine a Dave party. You know how freaky it would get, nigga?
I ain't gonna lie.
It'll get bad in there.
No, it wouldn't because
I'd have to leave.
changed my life.
yeah, okay.
Shit. Give you $500 million. Your life will go right back.
But let me
to
tell
being
you,
unchanged.
I just said my life changed. I didn't say where it went.
He's getting 2
So do
million.
y'all think they'll get him on anything?
Did he?
Yeah, for sure. They're gonna find him for something.
I don't know.
Something. Even if it's gonna be tax invasion, they're gonna find him for something.
I don't think so.
Just like you said, if they were just
Yeah.
trying to get the cameras and shit on his house, then they're not gonna give him for nothing.
I think-
Like, I don't know what
I
they're trying to
think,
get him
like,
for.
But if they don't got no cameras, they're gonna find something to
He
put
got
on.
too much evidence on too many powerful people. They just gonna let this shit go into the breeze, like go into the wind. It'll die down
They
eventually.
showed a video of him in Miami smoking and
Yeah, he was chilling, having a good time.
Yeah, chilling at his house.
I wish I had that money.
Glad you know.
No, yeah, I would be.
I'm
a
glad
mess.
you don't. Too.
God knows, bro. I
Yeah,
would be a
God,
mess.
you're right. God does know.
Yeah, for
God
sure.
knows.
That's why God ain't really gave me no real money. Because if he gave me real money,
That's
I would be tripping. I would be tripping. Who could tell me nothing? I was tripping when I had dreads and they touched my. I said when I touched my shoulders, nobody could tell me nothing. I was tripping. So that ain't even had no money behind it.
That's when you was looking like Arsenal the road.
All right, he said Arsenal.
All right, no one like Arsenal.
Arsenal.
He looked like Arsenal. Oh God. No, they used to call him T Grizzly.
I got a whole section in the club.
He used to go in the club. They say he used to T Grizzly.
They gave me a whole section in the club with T Grizzly. I wore my jewelry that night. They gave me a whole section in the club.
Wow.
Thought I was T Grizzly. I'll take it.
When you was at,
I'll take it.
When you was at Dave, Wyoming?
No, they was out here. It was in LA. Rick was the one DJing. The nigga, I walked in, Rick was like, T Grizzly here, and he played First Day Out. They gave me a whole section of bottles. Oh
But
God.
quick Google search is all it takes.
They didn't know.
Oh my God.
You
Who's
saw
got
a big
story
black
time?
nigga with dreads. Racist.
You got story time?
They probably gave that section, thought you looked like Theo Huxtable, bro. That's probably what it was.
What did he call you?
You think that shit was hot too, huh? You think that real shit was hot?
This one really look like.
No, Jay Knight, you know what Jay Knight look like?
Hey, did you see
Name
that?
what?
He like a producer.
Hey, Callie, why you say, oh?
This who they really. This who they really look like.
Nah, that
Who is
You
it?
sound
Let me
crazy.
see. Let me
Who
see.
you
You don't look like Dave.
He said Jeff Green?
Let me see.
Al Jefferson.
Al Jefferson.
Yeah, Al Jeff.
Oh,
He been saying that shit for years. I ain't gonna lie, he used to come in there when I was a
Kind of
kid.
favor him a little bit, but he not.
Don't piss me off. Put that
Zoom
shit
in on that.
Yeah. I can see it.
They look like Arsenal for real, bro.
When I had dreads,
You look like
I had
Arsenal.
that one too.
Who's gonna give us
They used to
story
say
time?
like Wale.
Nah, not Wale. For sure, Arsenal though.
Then when I cut my hair,
Arsenal.
Moors.
I do story time every week. If y'all don't got that, I'll do it again.
I don't be having those stories.
Why don't y'all talk about how he was freaking off in Pen and Feathers? Marina Del Rey.
He has to prove that. He has to prove that, bro. He has to.
Everybody was there.
He has to prove that, bro.
That wasn't even me.
All right, let's talk about the person who wasn't you then.
No. I feel like I keep a lot. What's his name? Matumbo?
Matumbo?
No.
Not
that one.
You want some of this 2 old men?
No.
Yeah.
I bet. He hates me.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That I forgot all about that. That's.
So we can't tell
What the fuck is going on,
Yeah,
bro?
we can, but it's got to be a whole different time. Y'all brought it up like now we on the spot. It's supposed to be anonymous.
Okay, we
God,
can cut that out.
All right.
Callie, won't you give us a story time?
Please.
I don't have anything.
I
My
believe,
friends and I are wholesome.
I believe her. They're boring.
I didn't say boring.
Won't you tell us about the time the dudes grabbed your ass?
No.
You just literally made that up, and she like, oh, that happened.
No, that did happen. I was like the night before Thanksgiving at the club.
What happened? What you do?
I just said no, I'm not gonna tell the story.
I guess we're not doing no story time this week, guys. That was a pretty long episode.
Yeah, we don't have to.
Okay, we'll come back with some ratchetness next week.
Yeah.
Deal?
Yeah.
Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3, break! Okay, let's go home.
What's this? Like the Power Rangers?
I don't know. I was looking like this. I thought it was like that. I ain't gonna lie.